Welcome to round 2. Our opponent is apparently playing green-white aggro, which means that this hand is very acceptable. I know we do need to draw into lands here, but isn't that true in all of the games with this deck? I can mull this because, you know, I have a dead weight and a devil's play that are kinda live here. So let's not mull. He chose to play first. Alright, so he started out with a plains, no turn 1 play, which is good news, but not drawing a land here is certainly not good news for us. Let's hope we play something like a Mayor of Everbrook turn 2 that we can kill with our devil's play here that we have in hand. I mean, if we do draw into lands here, then, well, this hand is very good against him. All removal and a beater. Alright. Let's see what he has to play here in turn 2. There's the Mayor. Sure, so we will... Well, we could play a deadweight here, but I think at this point we are just gonna play a devil's play. Since, you know, it's likely that we do not draw into extra lands here, and that would mean that devil's play would only deal 1 damage, so we gotta, you know, kill the... We gotta use it to kill the 1 toughness guy. Alright, so we did draw land, which is good, since, you know, if he plays a Midnight Haunting, we can then draw land to have a Sever the Bloodline. Hopefully not Garruk, come on. If he has a Garruk here, things will be pretty... Alright. So, I think what we are going to do here is actually shoot his Garruk. Alright, we do have that, right? So, yeah, let's shoot Garruk and play a deadweight targeting his wolf token. Then next turn we can sever the Bloodline. Alright, I think that works. Still need to draw into more land here to play our Bloodgift Demon. Let's hope he doesn't have a Gavony Township here, that would be a pain. Alright, that's exactly what he does have. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think I do like him tapping out here though, because that means that I'll be able to sever the Bloodline and he won't have anything in play. So he has 3 cards in hand. We have more removal spells here to play. Alright, so if we draw into a land here, we can deadweight the guy Standard Monk and sever the Bloodline, his other guy. Alright, let's do this to the Spirit token. I mean, I guess I do not necessarily have to deadweight this guy, do I? Don't think I do, but at this point I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, since he has a township in play, and you know, any of his creatures here could be a threat. So let's play the demon and let's hope he doesn't have a way to kill it. Alright, so he's playing Midnight Haunting at the end of his turn. If he attacks, I'm definitely blocking. If he has something like a Fiend Hunter here, that is not gonna necessarily be bad, since we will be able to victimize it. So he's thinking, drawing into a Ghost Squatter, he would be good. I wouldn't mind that. Alright, Intangible Virtue, sure. If we draw into a land here, I think we will simply flash back one of our Sever the Bloodlines. Alright, Brimstone Valley and Mountain. And you know, maybe I shouldn't wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't attack with my Blood Gift Demon here, because if he has another Midnight Haunting, then he'll get to block my guy, and that will be bad, since, you know, yeah, I think it's correct here not to attack. No need to get greedy here. I mean, if this works out, yeah, see? If this works out, I am going to win the game anyway with the extra cards that I'm going to draw. Alright, so he already used up 3 Midnight Hauntings. Cannot think of anything here that would let him kill my Blood Gift Demon. So let's do that. It's likely that he is going to pump his team here. Alright, no problems. So now we can play a Victim of Night, targeting his spirit. Ooh, and I like that too. Alright, so at this point I am pretty happy with how things are going. So let's victimize this guy and play a Garrick. Making a wolf token, obviously. Alright. And, you know, having a Brimstone Valley in hand is actually pretty good here, since it can go to his face eventually. And it's likely that Garruk will be able to just kill one of his guys so that I can Brimstone Valley for him for 5. Has 3 cards in hand. Let's see. Alright, so apparently he didn't play anything. It's possible that he has his 4th Midnight Haunting here at this point, but I don't really care, since I have removal to play in response. Alright, Liliana of the Veil. Alright, so first of all, let's attack, I guess. See what he has to say about that. Apparently nothing, which is good news. So let's play a mountain, make a token, and you know, I think at this point he's at 8, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could deal 6 damage to him with my Devil's Play, but I don't think I'm doing that, because if he like plays a Midnight Haunt in here and plays like another Intangible Virtue and pumps his team with Gathering Township, that's gonna be pretty bad for me. So I think I'm just going to... Nah, I think I'm even going to play a Liliana here. On the other hand, we could like... Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright, so... I think we have to be conservative here. So he did have Midnight Haunting, see? Let's kill one of his guys here, I guess. I mean, we could kill it in response to an Intangible Virtue, right? Yeah, no reason to do that just now. See what he does here. He's going to put me down to 4, it seems. If he activates his township, I am playing a Brimstone Valley in response. Right, so he's attacking me. Did not have an Intangible Virtue. Not blocking. Let's see if he wants to do anything here. Apparently not. So he's gonna play something, and I'm just gonna kill him with Burn. Alright. He can play that. So if I deal 3 damage to him now, He's going to go down to 5, then I can deal more than enough damage to kill him. Alright. Throw it in his face, draw for the turn, and alright, could play that too. And then Devil's Play. Alright, seems you got there. For the first game at least. So green-white tokens. Olivia is certainly good. Witchbane Orbs are certainly horrible against him. We could bring in an Ancient Grudge, but I'm not sure if that's really necessary. Could bring in Tribute to Hunger, definitely Curses. I don't think we really need to bring in Ancient Grudges because he doesn't have a lot of removal, and like if he plays Witchbane Orbs, then our burn spells will simply go to his face. And I think we could take out the Lilianas too, right? Because like, yeah, I'll take out one Liliana and bring in these guys here. Seem good enough since I'm not taking out any of the removal spells. Could bring in a Tribute to Hunger, but I still think I like the Liliana better. So yeah, let's play like this. Olivia could be really good against him, and especially since we can tutor for her with our Garruk here, if he's at his flipped state. So yeah, this hand is very keepable, I guess, since I have removal. Lots of removal here. I do not have a black land here, but I do have a Ghost Quarter to get rid of his Gavony Township, and to, you know, search for a swamp if I really need to eventually. So I don't think I'm mulling this hand. Let's hope his hand isn't too quick here, right? So apparently he splashes for red, right? Drawing into a Devil's Play there is certainly good, since we can kill his turn 2 Mayor here. But I think he likely took out his Mayor. His Mayor's in fear of Guy's Flame, that I don't even run, but you know. What is that? Alright, Mentor of the Meek. That is getting whacked. I think I could use a Devil's Play to get rid of it. Yeah. Seems fine. I want to do this when he stepped out, since, you know, if he like plays a land and passes the turn there, he could just in response to my Brimstone Valley play a Midnight Haunting and get to draw a card. So I'd rather just do that. Okay, this is certainly good. Let's see what he does here. If he plays a Midnight Haunting, but yes, it's very, very likely that he does. What is that? Intangible Virtue, sure. So we are going to play a Sever the Bloodline, right? I'm gonna take 4 here. Victim of Night can be good eventually. So let's play, I think, a Ghost Quarter and sever his guys. He could have like something like a Brimstone Volley in response to kill his guy, but I don't think that's too bad for me. Alright. I wonder what he's splashing there. Likely the Brimstone Volley, or maybe like something like a Devil's Play, even though he doesn't have enough mana to just flash it back. Enough red mana, that is. Alright, so at this point he has 4 cards in hand. He isn't playing stuff here. The card that I do not want to see here is actually Garruk Relentless, I guess. If he doesn't play anything, I'm just flashing back Devil's Play, targeting his guy. Let's do this. Get out of here, Mayor. Ooh, so he has stuff there. see. That's very interesting. We do not have mana to play a Brimstone Valley, but at least his guy won't flip just yet. Certainly a good sideboard card against me, this Rangers guy here. So I think his plan here is to actually not play anything during his turn to try and flip his guy. But I think I'm just going to try and Brimstone Valley in response. Alright, let's see if that works. Alright, it did. Let's draw for the turn. Ooh, and we drew a pretty good one. I kinda want to I would want to play Garruk with these 2 mana up so that he would not be able to kill my Garruk with his spirit tokens if he has a Midnight Haunting, so that I could play a Victim of Night. But at this point I think I should not just let him play his own Garruk before here, because I do not have any more burn spells. And you know, chances are he doesn't have the Midnight Haunting. Let's hope he doesn't. Alright, he didn't. That's perfect. So he's gonna burn our Garruk. So that's what he's splashing for, right? The Brimstone Valley. Maybe not, maybe it's the Devil's Play. Yes, it's Devil's Play, it seems, even though he cannot flash it back. Okay, so our Garruk is down. We have a hand chock full of removal. And he has an Evanescence Pilgrim. Sure. And we drew into a Bloodgift Demon. That's certainly excellent for us. If we really need to kill something he plays there during his turn, we could even go squatter our own land here to go get a swamp and then play the Victim of Night. But I do not think that is going to be necessary. He has 2 cards in hand. Alright, 2 cards in hand still, since he drew into a land. He's going to play something here. Fiend Hunter, sure. Well, I guess, like, if he attacks me with his Evanescence Pilgrim, I am doing that. I am killing his Fiend Hunter in response here. Alright, so... But the problem is, if he has a Gavanish Township, but I guess he has only 1 card left in hand, right? So, no harm in doing that. Let's destroy one of our swamps, or maybe a forest. Nah, one of our swamps is fine, I guess. Alright. So let's victimize his Fiend Hunter. Get our demon back to kill his guy and then start drawing cards. Hopefully he doesn't have Brimstone Valley. Alright. I think that was worth it. It was a 2 for 2, but the good news is that I'm gonna start drawing stuff off my demon here. Alright. Sever the bloodline. Okay, the question is... Alright, he doesn't have any cards in hand, which means he doesn't have a Midnight Haunting. So I get to attack with my Bloodgift Demon. And my Wolf token. Let's get in there. It goes down to 11. He can bash us for 1 here, unless he drew into a Mayor of Everbreak, which would mean he gets to bash us for 2. But I don't think that's what's happening here. Alright, he drew into a Geist-Honored Monk, it seems. Yep. So let's draw. We will... Alright, Bloodgift Demon number 2 is fine. What we are going to do here is actually play a Sever the Bloodline, targeting his Spirit tokens. And then we can bash him for a bunch here. Let's see, if he draws into a Devil's Play, he can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage to us, which is not enough, so I think we can just attack him with both here. Or maybe if we attack him with only the demon, that will mean that we will get to finish him off with Devil's Play next turn, because he will go down to 6 and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so I think there's no harm in playing it safe here. Leaving the wolf back, not sure what he plays here. He could draw into something ridiculous here, like, I don't know, Rally the Righteous, the peasants that is. But that doesn't kill me, does it? Alright, he did draw into something there. Let's hope it's not something to gain life here. Alright, it's a Garruk. So, apparently we did win. Awesome. He's gonna bash me for 3. I'm not gonna bash his Garruk, I'm gonna bash his face. He was dead either way, right? Oh no, I guess not. I do not have a Devil's Play in my graveyard. For a second there I thought I did. So alright, let's deal exactly 6 damage to his face here. Alright, so we got round 2. See you round 3.